Get hot! 180!
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Play action. Now Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and
from the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
DC, ready?
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
He'll swing this out to Judkins.
Oh, some strong running.
He's still on his feet.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins.
61 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now it's Jackson.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
2nd and 10.
Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that,
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. This offense converted once already in this 1st quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
These two teams all tied after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. He's going to try and take off with it. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now it's Jackson. Complete. It's Henry.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They go play action now. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
On his loop for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, Browns 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
They'll look to throw here. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Jenkins looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll drop the throw. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Jackson, option right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Second down and 6 now.
Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Benson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Jackson to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
25 yards for the touchdown.
and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Checks it down to Jenkins.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll try and throw for it here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And some room to maneuver.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down.
give up the middle. Jenkins.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
2nd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's to Besh over the middle.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
60 even. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Mike Green drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
George Karlaftis.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 67 yards.
And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Mustang 19.
2nd and 2. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown!
Jack Besh.
32 yards.
And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ali. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Jackson going to keep it.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now, but tilt the balance?
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's second and a couple. Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
No gain on the play.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Daniil Hunter able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Jackson going to keep it.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun.
He'll try to do it himself.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Luke now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Browns 32.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. He's across midfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A a great effort there. 33 yards.
And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
60 average. 60.
The Browns
They'll look to throw.
point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Yo. Hey. You change it.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Now Jackson.
They'll try and do that.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers.
And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think
you did too.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.